What's going on, my friends? DJ Lowstacks here. Welcome back or to the channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about DJ gear, DJ gig logs, and leveling up your game as a mobile event DJ. Today what we've got is a new product that was just released. I've got my hands on it, and it's a tool for our tube lighting. So a lot of us are running the tubes, whether it's the Astera tubes, the both lighting tubes, the glow tubes, the Chauvet well sticks. Pretty much everybody out there is making tubes now, and this is a product that's going to streamline your setup and also just make it look a lot cleaner. So let's jump into it. So what we have here is a brand new product that was just released. It's called the paddle stand, and what this is, it's going to be a replacement for your traditional stands for your lights. So this is a traditional stand for my Astera tubes. This is what comes with the Astera tubes. Screws into the bottom. It's not super time consuming or anything. You screw it in, but it's also not super quick either. What I don't like about it is guests, for whatever reason, tend to step on these legs, and when they do, they bend, and they're a pain to straighten back out. Your tubes are never straight again, and I just don't really love the look of these. This is a stand that comes with the glow tubes, which I own. This is kind of similar to the stand that comes with the both lighting tubes. Those legs are a little more robust, but they do kind of fall apart, and they don't look the best in my opinion. So what this is a replacement for those. That's just gonna, one, like I said, streamline the setup, but it also just looks a lot cleaner. So let's unbox it here. So these are the white ones. I actually bought a set of black as well. We're going to show you the white ones first. So what you're getting in the box here is, first off, you're going to get this instruction guide on how to use them. It's a little congratulations and a thank you here. You're also going to get, which I think this is the coolest thing that they thought of, get sets of screws to fit basically any tube on the market. So what this is going to do is, it doesn't make these proprietary to any specific tube light. You can use them for anything. So you can use them for Asteras, both tubes, glow tubes, whatever you own. It comes with these screws. So all you got to do is swap those out. So in the package, this is a 2-pack. So in the package, you're going to get your stand itself. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. It's just it's nice and light. It's aluminum. It's got these nice rubber feet on the bottom of it. That's going to keep it from sliding around, which is something that the other stands that come with your tubes aren't going to have. But the coolest feature here is this quick release. So it releases super quick. This is going to be the plate that mounts onto the base of your light, and then it has these quick releases here that hold it in. So once you screw that on, you can leave this on your tube, and then when you go to set them up, you just click it in and boom, it snaps in, you're good to go. I've already gone through, I found the screw that fits my Astera tubes. So I'm going to go through here, we're going to mount this onto my tube. So I've got my Astera here, I've got my screw. You're just going to line this up on the bottom there. Throw your screw in. Get it going. Got an Allen wrench that fits it. Get it down nice and snug. And there we go. So now we got our quick release. I might have to adjust this just because the Astera tubes are a 180 tube, meaning that they only disperse light 180 degrees, not 360. So I might have to adjust that a little bit. But just let me show you how quick this snaps in here. So you just line it up. Boom, it's on. It's that easy. And then when you want to take it off, you just click those two buttons. Comes right off. It's super quick. So you're going to be able to just toss these out, take your tubes and just snap, snap, snap. And you're going to be good to go. So I actually have, today I have a set of Astera tubes. I've got the glow tubes. And I also have a couple of the both lighting tubes. So we're going to be able to see these mounted on all those different tubes. So the glow tube I have right here, already mounted up. So the glow tube screw and the both lighting screw are actually the same size. So I think that's I believe it's a 1/4-20. But the glow tube here I have mounted onto the black stand. And you can see here too, same thing, super quick, super easy, on and off, like So fast. Just snap it back on, boom, you're good to go. So I'm going to jump over into the other room here, and I want to show you a comparison of the 3 different types of tubes on the stands so you can get a real good visual for what they're going to look like in your setup. So let's head over there. So we moved over here into the other room, and I just wanted to show you the 3 different style tubes on the stands themselves. So this one, all the way to the left, this is the glow tube on the stand. This is obviously a black both tube on a black stand. Then we've got a white both tube on a white stand, and then the Astera tube on the end here. So the both tubes obviously are much taller than the other 2. I believe the Asteras are about 40 inches, somewhere in that ballpark. And the glow tubes are obviously going to be the smallest, but they're also the cheapest of these 3 here. So what I'm going to do next now that you can see them on the stands, I just want to show you how, like, weight-wise, like, the stands are pretty light, but just the way the footprint is, they're not tippy at all. Like, you could bump these and they're not going to tip over. I mean, obviously, if you really slam it, but if somebody just bumps it, it's not going anywhere. So I think that's a pretty cool feature there. I know that when I was talking to Andrew that owns Paddle Stand here, he was mentioning that he's looking into either an XL version possibly with a post, so you get the tubes up a little higher, which, you know, I think that's kind of in the drawing board stages. But what I really wanted to showcase was just the tubes, the different types of tubes on the stands. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna actually light these things up so you can see them lit up, and then we'll finish this thing up. All right, so I got the lights turned down here. We're gonna start out with the glow tube on the far left, and I have these all set in white, and I have them on full brightness. So we'll go glow tube. That's what that one looks like. So the glow tube, these things are actually pretty bright. So I'm really impressed with these. You can see the LED kind of strip back behind it, but again, this isn't a review of the tube. This is a review of the stand, but that's going to be our glow tube. Next is going to be our both tubes. So that's just the white one there. I think the black one's actually turned off, but you can see there, that's the white one, and that is full brightness. So if you go, that's as bright as they get. And then, last but not least, our Astera tubes. So for those of you that don't think an Astera tube can wash a room, let's just see. That's just showing how much brighter the Astera tube is than the both tube. That's the both tube. The both tube's on, you can't even tell. But both tubes on. And actually pretty impressive. These glow tubes are pretty impressive too. So they're not quite as bright as the Asteras, but they're pretty close. So again, guys, this was not a review of tubes. This was a review of the paddle stand. Again, you can find these at paddlestand.com if you'd like to pick up a set or a dozen or however many you want to get. So far right now they're just coming in white and black. And again, I do think that there's going to be a version with some sort of post to it at some point. But again, check them out, paddlestand.com. I definitely approve. I'm going to be picking up some more of these for my Asteras. And yeah, I'm going to be really happy with them. I love the quickness. That's probably the biggest selling point for me, is the quickness, and I love how sleek they are. Sitting on the floor, I really love the way that the white contrasted that black out there, because you could see how it just real sleek, slim, and almost looks non-existent. So really like that a lot. But as always, guys, if you're new around here, please consider subscribing, click that like button, and click that notification bell so you can get notifications of my upcoming videos. Peace.